And then all of a sudden I was 40 years old and just launched my company. Things go sideways and I'm staring at, I don't know what the hell to do with my life. First time in my life. And there's a very common conversation that goes on with athletes. When your career ends, you go through an identity crisis. Mm-hmm. You don't know who the hell you are. Like, what am I? My entire life, everything has come easy to me because I'm an athlete and everybody just kind of caters to me. And this is my purpose. Every morning I wake up, I do this, 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 and this. This is my routine. And this is what comes from it. This is the money that I make. This is my purpose. And then all of a sudden it's like you wake up and you're like, what's my purpose? And all those things that people used to do, yeah, they don't do those anymore. And it's a really common conversation, one that I really indulged in listening to and learning and experiencing the emotions during that time. And then I realized kind of over time, I'm like, you know what? I never went through it. I was 20-something years old. I took everything that I had poured into my career and I dumped it immediately into my career and my beautiful wife and my kids and my career. And it was like, I never stopped and had an identity crisis. And then I was 40 years old and I was like, right, like, who am I? Very daunting. And talking to some of my teammates from high school, college, different points in my career really helped me. There's a good friend of mine, teammate, 𝐏𝐡𝐢𝐥. We were high school teammates, did damage in high school, won it all playing baseball, dominant pitcher, had a hell of a career, went to USC, then Texas, broke all of Roger Clemens records, then got drafted by the Royals, pitched for the Devil Rays and the Dodgers, and, you know, let's just face it, great career. But he also went through some difficult times and some things that are his story to share. But I'll never forget calling him and being in the middle of my 6-month can't get out of bed kind of moment, and him going, dude, I'm proud of you. You're less than 6 months in and you're trying to dig out. And I've been in my own battle, and I won't mention the number of years, and I'm still digging out of it. And he, to this day, is one of the friends I value the most, because every time I'm with him, I just feel better. Like, he helps me remember who I am. He doesn't bring me down. He doesn't bring me back to a place. And another one, Melvin Ely, top lottery pick. He was the guy. Now, I'm a freshman in college at Fresno State. I got a car because I'm lucky. I got fairly, I wouldn't say wealthy parents, but I got parents that are self-employed and make money. And Melvin's a single, a young man about to get drafted, a senior, and has a girlfriend and a baby, and I'm driving him around like that's not the dynamic you assume, but that's the way it worked back then. One of the greatest guys you will ever meet from a human being perspective. Melvin was top notch. And I'll never forget calling him, and the conversations that I had with him, helping me remember, here's a guy who had a 15-year, 14-year NBA career, and he respects me and sees me for who I am. And some of these people who have a lot of nonsense to say about me, it just doesn't matter anymore. Like, I remember who I am, right? Like, just because you don't see that I'm trying to do the right thing by you doesn't mean that I wasn't. your perception doesn't equal reality.
Right.
Reality is reality. And I say that because Triple J Sports Podcast for me was a big part of that. And Greg Klink knows this. The phone call he made to me the night that I was ready to quit changed my life, because I was ready. I was done. I was, I had been a Division I success, thinking I had a pro career. And now all of a sudden I'm not even playing at the level in a Division II schedule that year, headed into a Division I schedule, and just thinking in my own mind at a young 19-year-old, how far have I fallen? And this doesn't register for me. Like, what's the point? But he had the foresight and the care to pick up the phone and call me, and he changed my life. And it's one of the reasons to this day I follow him. I love him to death. And when I look at the leadership that you see in who I am, and Buzz, you and I have talked about this a lot, I believe no greater in one singular belief than caring about the people that you're responsible for, above all. Like, you really, truly have to care about their well-being, or none of it means shit.
Yeah.
Like, if I care about you, I can coach you. I can challenge you. I can question you. I can push you. But if you don't believe that I care about you,
yeah,
nothing I say to you matters, because I have played for the guys that didn't care about me. And quite honestly, nothing they say can ever really make a difference.